Hi everybody, it's Mary Jo. This is the weighted workout that I was trying to upload yesterday with Facebook Live, but I was having some issues with my Chromebook. So I decided I would just go ahead and record a video with weights. Here I'm just going to do some muscles in opposition. I'm going to work triceps and biceps, show you some correct form, and a little bit of chest and back, and some shoulder exercises for a quick little way to work out for the upper body. If you just want to get something in there for the day and just use some weights. If you don't have weights, I would suggest, and you want to do two varying weights, you can take water bottles and put more or less water in one of them, both of them, and then the other two fill it up to make it a little bit heavier, and kind of get creative, which I think we're all kind of doing at this point in our workouts. But getting to the workout, I'm going to start with a bicep curl, and I like to work in reps of 12. I'll do 12 light and then 12 heavier, but just for this video I'm going to do 8, just so that it doesn't take way too much time. So we're going to take 8 regular bicep curls up, and form wise you want to be sure that you're keeping your elbows right under your shoulders. You should always think about keeping your core tight and lifted with a long back. Don't forget about your posture when you're working your weights. It's really super important that you're activating your core and you're still working on that posture, even if your goal that day is to do some lifting. Then when I'm done with my lighter weights, I'll grab my heavier ones, or heavier water bottles, or heavier book, or whatever you're using. And again, I'm just going up in 2 counts and down in 2 counts. You want to try to incorporate your breathing into your workout and your weights. Then I'm going to work the opposite muscle to the bicep, which is your triceps. So your biceps in front, your triceps in the back. And I'm going to take one light weight, and I'm going to do an overhead press. So I'm going to bend down a little bit and work my legs in a squat position as well, just holding that so that you can get a full view. I want to keep my elbows really close in, shoulders and down, abs and ribs are in, and I'm going to take it down and going straight up. So I'm activating that tricep muscle. From the side it would look like this. And after you've done this a few times, you will feel that tricep muscle. And then when I'm done with the light weight, I'm going to pick up one heavy weight and do the same exercise. And again, I'm going to take it down and activate the legs for the squat. I'm exhaling on exertion. Again, make sure your abs and ribs are in and your shoulders are down. And I'm going to go back to light weights for biceps again. This time I'm going to do a hammer curl. So instead of having my palms forward, they're going to be at the side. And I'm going to take 3 counts up and 1 count down. So I'm going to go up in 3 and lower it down. Up in 3, lower down. Up in 3, lower down. Up in 3, lower down. Slowly up, lower down. Slowly up, lower down. Then I'm going to repeat that same exercise, a hammer curl with my heavier weights. And again, I'm going to go up in 3 counts and lower down. So I'm going up, up, all the way up and lower. And again, you want to be careful you don't lift your elbows. want to keep them right under the shoulders. So when I say don't lift the elbows, you should look like this. You don't want to do that. You want to keep the elbows right by the side. This is incorrect. Then I'm going to go back to light weights, and I'm going to do another tricep exercise. And this time I'm going to do a kickback. So when you're kicking back, you want to make sure that you're keeping your elbows as high as they can be. Again, you're going to lift up through that core, and you're going to take it back and in. Extend back and in. And your focus should be forward. You should be looking straight down. You want to keep your neck and your back in alignment. And you should be able to feel your tricep muscles contracting and extending. If you can't feel them, you want to lift just a little bit higher and feel them extending back. And then I'm going to repeat this same exercise with the heavier weights. And this time I'll turn to the other way. And again, you want to keep your elbows lifted, and again, your focus should be forward, and you want to think about lifting through that core, under. And if you're not feeling the tricep, then you want to just lift a little bit higher to feel that contracting and extending feeling. And again, I'm breathing on the exertion. Then I'm going to go into a little back exercise. So I'm going to do an upright row, which will also work my biceps and my shoulders. So I'm going to just take it up and down. And when you're doing your row, you just want to come up as far as the base of the neck. You do not need to go all the way up there. That would be incorrect. You want to keep your form just coming right up to the base of the neck. Think about a line being right down the center of your body, and you're going to zip up, pulling all the way up. And again, lifting up through that core. And then I'm going to repeat the same exercise with my heavier weight. So again, you want to be sure that you're only going up to the base of the neck. Be sure that your abs and ribs are in, shoulders are down. And exhale and bring it in. I'm going to do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And then from here, I'm going to do a shoulder press. And I'm just going to go into it with my heavier weights, pressing up. And again, I'm going to bend down because I know you can't get a full focus of me. And again, with the shoulder press, you only want to come down and press, down and press, down and press. And then from here, I'm going to take it to a chest press, because your chest muscle will be the opposite of your back muscle. And I'm going to squeeze in, trying to keep my elbows coming together with the weight. And I'm actually working in reverse with my weights right now. I'm going to go from heavy to light. So I'm going to switch back to light, and I'm going to go into a shoulder press to get some little added work for my shoulders. And again, you want to be sure to keep an even motion. So when you're right at the side, you're going to come in. And you want to squeeze in together. And you'll feel this in your biceps as well as the chest. It's good for all your upper body muscles. And then we're going to lower it down. And then just to stretch it out. my arm across and the other way. And for tricep, coming up, dropping that arm, pulling it over again. Still keeping the abs and ribs in, being conscious of that core in your center at all times. Just taking a nice deep breath and rounding your shoulders back and forward. And I hope you have enjoyed this little weighted workout, showing you some form for biceps and triceps, and back and chest exercises. And if you keep doing those a couple times a week, it should keep you in nice shape and your upper body looking nice. Any questions or comments, please comment. Let me know if you have any questions, and please reach out, and have a great day. And if you want to do this more than once, you can definitely repeat these exercises as often as you'd like to. So thanks for joining me, and thanks for working out with me. Bye-bye.